A very warm welcome to all of our prospective parents and students. I hope this presentation goes some way to you finding out a lot more about our school. I hope you're all well as families at this time, and we hope to meet you all in person in the near future. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Tina Smith, I'm the head teacher. I've been the head teacher at Beckfoot Oakbank since June 2018. I work in close partnership with Liz Hart, the associate head teacher, and all the staff in the school. But really what makes our school is every one of our fantastic students, all 1,600 of them. I hope you can take some time today to have a look at our website and explore a little bit more about our school beyond this presentation. To find out about Enrichment, there's a video, there's some information and activities from all of the subjects areas in school. If you have a little look on the different tiles, you'll be able to have a go at some of the lessons, some of the learning. A letter has been written from the new head of year, your new year team leader, Mrs. Askham, and there's also a question and answer section. You might want to know who is who, so we've created a who is who sheet for you, and also a virtual tour of our school. We hope you enjoy finding out about Beckfoot Oakbank today. I'd like to mention at the outset what our school stands for, what we value. Enjoy, learn, succeed runs through everything that we do. It's not only part of our own school motto, it's part of the Beckfoot Trust motto too. We firmly believe that unless every single child enjoys what they're doing day in and day out, whether it be in their lessons or in their social time or in their enrichment activities, they're not going to learn. They're not going to learn new skills. They're not going to want to come back the next day to learn further, and therefore that's going to hinder their success. So everything that we do, we try to ensure that students are learning through an enjoyable experience to gain that success. One of the key aspects of our work is to ensure that that applies to every single student and that no child gets left behind. And you'll see no child left behind on all of the slides going through this presentation. Again, everything that we do in school, whether it be focus on attendance, whether that be on homework, whether that be on lesson planning, whether that be on enrichment provision, we ensure that we don't leave children behind. Our 3-year strategic vision begins now in September 2020, running through till 2023. Our strategic vision sets out our ambition for every one of our students, the kind of learner we're trying to create, how we're going to create that, and the values that sit behind and underpin the work that we do. So you'll see on this current slide our strategic vision, and really it's made up of pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. You can see in the very centre of our strategic vision our Beckfoot Oakbank oak leaf, and that represents every child, every learner in our school and how they learn and how they grow throughout their time with us, whether that be for 5 years or hopefully for the full 7 years till the end of post 16. So you see that they're at the centre of everything that we do. Around the learner are 4 pieces of a jigsaw puzzle, and all of these pieces need to come together in order to get the best out of every single child. And if one of those pieces of the jigsaw puzzle is not there, then the success will not be there for the child either. So you'll see that building relationships, absolutely fundamental to our work is ensuring that we have strong relationships between students and teachers, and home and school, and that's absolutely vital, and we always welcome your feedback and support. I think that in terms of relationships, the stronger the relationships are in school, the more we know each individual child, and therefore know what supports them, what their needs are, and what the relationship is with the families. It's all really important to us. Moving on, breaking the cycle is another piece of the jigsaw, as you'll see here. Breaking the cycle, we want our students to be the first one in their family to go to university. We want attendance to be as high as possible. We want the learning experience to be as great as it can possibly be, and we want to break the cycle of anything that has gone on before that is a barrier perhaps to a child's success. So breaking the cycle is really key for what we do. You'll see their third piece of jigsaw puzzle is planning for everybody. I said earlier that no child gets left behind. We must plan for everybody. At Beckfoot Oakbank, we're a fully comprehensive school. We've got just short of 1,600 children from a full range of backgrounds and abilities. All of them are welcome at Beckfoot Oakbank. We're one family. But it's really important for us to have success, to plan for every single one of those children, whether that be long-term planning in the curriculum that we deliver or day-to-day planning in the lessons that we offer. Managing emotions is the fourth piece of the jigsaw puzzle. Our young people are going through their teenage years. They're moving from primary school into secondary school. Things will work well for them at times. Things will not go their way at times. And it's really important that our students are able to manage their emotions no matter what is presented to them, in order that their learning and success is not hindered. All of those four pieces come together to wrap around the Beckfoot Oakbank learner in the middle. And you'll see there that round the outside are 4 strands of how we want every young person to leave Beckfoot Oakbank being like. Before I come on to that, I'm just going to mention to you that the 4 pieces of the jigsaw puzzle are golden thread that runs through everything that we do in school, and weaves through every aspect of school life, in order to ensure that we've got future ready learners, that our learners in school are committed community contributors, that they give something back to their local community, to the national community and to a global community. That students leave as knowledgeable and expert learners, and they know things, and finally that they're confident communicators, no matter who they're talking to or in what setting. This explains what our strategic vision is for the next 3 years and how we are going to move the school forward in order to ensure that no child is left behind. Academic outcomes do matter. It's important to ensure that every child leaves Beckfoot Oakbank as a rounded individual, but unless they have the academic outcomes to sit alongside that, their success and their opportunities, their future choices might be closed to them. So it's exceptionally important. It's the business that we do to ensure that we create a rounded student, but with academic outcomes to sit alongside it. Our sixth form year on year is one of the top 20% of sixth forms nationally. Students leave with level 3 BTEC qualifications, vocational courses, or A levels that put them in the top 20% of schools nationally, but also for last year, the top performing sixth form within the local authority. So our sixth form outcomes are exceptionally strong, and I'll talk later about destinations. Our GCSE results are improving year on year, and in an absolutely unprecedented summer that we've just had, I'm pleased to say that our young people who left in year 11 have really got the results that they deserve, and we've had the best set of outcomes that we've had. What's really important to us is that students leave with choices, real life choices for the future, and to ensure that we get that success along the way, they're supported through everything that they do, both with their form tutor and their classroom teachers. At Beckfoot Oakbank, our students have high ambitions. We have high expectations of them in everything that they do. We talk to them about walking tall, being proud of who they are and what they believe in and what they stand for. We talk to them about aiming high and not being satisfied with the bare minimum. It's really important to do that, and you can see from the slide some of the destinations that our students have gone to this summer. So out of 85 Year 13 students, 70 of them have gone on to university this summer from our school. Russell Group universities, the top universities in the country, are a popular choice, and we've had applications to Oxford and Cambridge year on year. Destinations this summer have included Liverpool University to study medicine, Bradford to study business management, Leeds to study law, and the list is endless. We're really, really proud of where our students have gone to this summer. I think that it's important to say that we've got a really robust careers support and guidance programme, and it isn't just about necessarily going off to university. It's also about securing apprenticeship places or employment in the future, and our fabulous careers programme in school supports students to aim high. We also have high targets for them which match our high expectations, and we'll never ever apologise for wanting the best out of each and every one of our students. Our passion for teaching is seen throughout our school. It's the bread and butter of what we do. Obviously, quality teaching and quality learning go hand in hand. We are fully staffed with specialist teachers, and what goes on in the classroom is always shared and collaborated through a shared culture. We are part of the Beckfoot Trust, which I'll say more about in a moment, but as a result of that, we have many collaborative opportunities to share and train and support one another across the 10 trust schools. Beckfoot Teaching School Alliance helps to train some of the very best teachers that we've got, and there's development and leadership opportunities for all of our staff throughout. At the centre of all of this is every young person, and we want to make sure that they have the best teaching and learning experience that they can in every one of their lessons. Our students at Beckfoot Oakbank have a great curriculum experience. We have a 3-year Key Stage 3 and a 2-year Key Stage 4 and 2 years at Post 16, making up the 7 years learning experience that we have in school. It's really important to say that the breadth and diversity of our curriculum is a real strength of our school. We've never narrowed our students' choices, for example, at options at GCSE. Students learn French or Spanish, depending which year group they come into, and have got the full range of experiences in the technologies, the creative arts, performing arts, PE, as well as humanities and the core subjects of English, Maths and Science. Unique to Beckfoot Oakbank is the Open Minds lesson, and this combines personal, social, emotional development with real world issues and current topics and current themes to ensure that our students have got a broad and balanced view of the world that they live in and the community that they live in. Our students get involved in great enrichment opportunities, and we firmly believe that every child has a moment. It's our job as teachers at school to try and find what that moment is and what that skill, what that talent, what that ability is in every one of our children. So we make sure that we've got a wide range of enrichment opportunities. You can see some of the images there on the screen. We've been winners of the engineering competition. We held the Beckfoot Trust Student Leadership Conference at our school. We put on musicals and productions such as High School Musical. There are a wealth of drama, music, English, art, sports activities for students to get involved with. At the end of the school year, we have an enrichment week where students can go on residentials, go on a school camp, or get involved with things like the Duke of Edinburgh. There really is something for everybody to get involved with, and I know that one of the things that you can look at today on our website is an enrichment video to give you a little bit more of the flavour of the kinds of things that we do. Our students love the school environment. We moved into a brand new purpose-built building which opened up in April 2018, so it's just over 2 years old. The final phase had been completed with the opening of the Captain Tom Moore Centre to support our SEMH students. We've also had our AstroTurfs completed back in the spring, and we've had significant investment in ICT. The building has been designed by students for students, and they've really put their mark on the building. You can see from some of the images that we've got purpose-built sports centres, state-of-the-art technology rooms, and an atrium area where students get their lunch and their break, but also it's a learning space as well. The students at our school even made the rules. They worked with our senior leaders and other staff in school to come up with what our expectations are, and we call these our student absolutes. One of the strongest aspects of Beckfoot Oakbank is that we are no longer a standalone school, and we are one of the 10 schools that form the Beckfoot Trust. The Beckfoot Trust serves local children within the Bradford area. All of our schools are within 20-minute drive of one another, and the vision is to create truly remarkable schools within this locality. The benefit of us being part of the Beckfoot Trust is that we collaborate on everything that we do, we support one another and we challenge one another, but working as a team of 10 schools is in the best interest of all of our young people. And finally, our school. What are we all about? This is a school with soul. You can feel it when you walk around the building. You can feel it when you work with the students. I'm just sorry at this moment in time that you cannot come and experience it for yourself, but as soon as we're able to, you must come and visit. We're a school with real moral purpose to improve the life chances of children living in this very community. It really is the Beckfoot Oakbank family. We hope that you've enjoyed exploring our website and find out a little bit about our school. If you'd like a senior colleague to talk to you further, then please contact the office email address and we'll do our best to call you back over the next few weeks. And just to finish by saying it's an absolute privilege to be the head teacher at Beckfoot Oakbank School. The 1,600 students that form our school are what makes our school, and our strategic vision for the next 3 years to ensure that no child left behind is really coming true. Thank you for listening.